Is the era of beloved K-dramas under threat? The South Korean entertainment industry is at the crossroads as actors gear up for a potential strike, echoing the recent upheavals in Hollywood. In this video, we'll explore the pressing issues that might bring an end to the world of K-dramas as we know it. The narrative begins with the Writers Guild of America strike in the United States, a consequential event that unfolded over 148 days. The WGA's primary grievances centered around artificial intelligence payments linked to show popularity and the demand for higher residuals. This strike, although resolved, left an indelible mark on Hollywood, with numerous projects put on hold and the industry grappling with the aftermath. While the writers' strike has concluded, the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists strike continues. Actors, facing financial hardships exacerbated by inflation and challenging working conditions, are pushing for higher wages and better compensation. These issues, though rooted in the American entertainment landscape, set the stage for a broader examination of the global challenges faced by actors. Amidst the turbulence in Hollywood, the South Korean acting industry grapples with its own set of challenges, albeit in relative silence. Attempts have been made to keep the issues under wraps, but the discontent among actors has surfaced, bringing to light significant disparities in compensation and working conditions. In an effort to address these issues, the Korea Broadcasting Actors Union and the Korea Broadcasting Performers' Rights Association presented a report to the Culture, Sports, and Tourism Committee. This report unveiled shocking revelations about the state of actor compensation in South Korea, prompting a closer examination of the industry's internal dynamics. To understand the extent of the problem, a detailed analysis of compensation disparities in popular K-dramas becomes essential. 9 prominent dramas, including Snowdrop, The Golden Spoon, $1 Lawyer Startup, Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, Forecasting Love and Weather, Payback, Why Her, and The Secret Romantic Guest House were scrutinized. These dramas, chosen for their popularity and viewership, provide a lens through which the compensation structure in the industry can be critically examined. The pay gaps between lead actors and minor roles in K-dramas are nothing short of alarming. The report highlighted instances where lead actors earned up to 2,000 times more than their minor counterparts. Payback, for instance, emerged as a glaring example, with Lee Sun-kyun earning $149,000 per episode, while a minor actor received a paltry $74 per episode. The structural challenges embedded in actors' contracts exacerbate the compensation disparities. Actors are paid per episode, irrespective of the time spent filming. This model possesses significant challenges for minor actors as longer shoot durations result in disproportionately low daily wages. The chairman of the Culture, Sports, and Tourism Committee emphasized the need for a fundamental change in this compensation model to safeguard the rights and well-being of small actors. The financial struggles faced by Korean actors have recently come to light, underscoring the human impact of the compensation disparities. Established actors as well as newcomers have faced significant challenges. Kim Gun-woo, who played Myung-oh in The Glory, openly admitted to almost quitting acting due to financial difficulties. In some cases, breakthrough opportunities have played a crucial role in turning actors' fortunes around. Kim Gun-woo's experience with The Glory, for example, transformed his life and elevated his brand value significantly. Similarly, Jeon Yo-bin, known for her role in Vincenzo, almost gave up on her acting career before breakthrough opportunities rescued her from financial distress. The extent of financial pressure on actors is exemplified by instances where actors had to borrow money from their agencies to sustain themselves during periods of filming. Gun-woo's case, where he borrowed money from Blossom Entertainment, reflects the dire financial straits that even signed actors find themselves in. While recent discussions have shed light on compensation disparities, particularly between lead and minor roles, gender disparities in the Korean entertainment industry are not new. High-profile actresses like Song Ye-kyo, despite being among the highest-paid actresses, still earn less than their male counterparts such as Song Joong-ki, Ji Chang-wook, and Lee Jong-suk. The report on actor salaries indicates a focus on male leads in K-dramas, attributing this trend to higher audience engagement and profitability. However, the perpetuation of this narrative may contribute to systematic gender disparities, echoing concerns raised globally about unequal representation and compensation in the entertainment industry. The South Korean entertainment industry has not been immune to legal battles and calls for reform. Lee Sung-gi's successful lawsuit against his agency for unpaid music profits stands out as a landmark case. His agency's failure to pay him for 18 years, coupled with gaslighting tactics, led to a lawsuit for fraud and embezzlement. Lee Sung-gi's victory in court, with his former agency legally bound to pay him 5.4 billion won, underscores the importance of legal recourse for actors facing unfair treatment. Inspired by Lee Sung-gi's lawsuit, a proposed law known as the Lee Act aimed at protecting minors in the entertainment industry gained traction. The National Assembly passed this law, regulating working hours and prohibiting agencies from influencing minors to drop out of school for a career in acting or K-pop. These legal changes indicate a growing awareness of the need for comprehensive protections in the entertainment industry. The challenges faced by actors in South Korea are not isolated incidents. They are a part of a larger global trend. Instances of legal battles and dissatisfaction among artists have been observed in various entertainment industries, including the K-pop sector. The global nature of these challenges underscores the need for systematic changes and industry-wide reforms. While actors advocating for fair treatment and compensation is a positive step, it also raises concerns about potential ramifications for the K-drama industry. As actors voice their dissatisfaction and demand improved working conditions, the industry may face disruptions similar to those experienced in the American entertainment sector. A delicate balance must be struck between the industry's economic viability and the fair treatment of its workforce to ensure a sustainable and ethical future for South Korean dramas. The economic dynamics of the South Korean entertainment industry play a pivotal role in shaping compensation structures. High-profile actors like Lee Min-ho and Kim So-yoon, known to command over $300,000 per episode, highlight the economic powerhouses within the industry. However, the vast majority of actors, especially those in minor roles, face financial uncertainties and challenges. While calls for fair compensation are justifiable, it is crucial to consider the economic realities of the industry. Funding for dramas often comes from various sources, including production companies, advertisements, and streaming platforms. Striking a balance that ensures actors receive fair compensation without jeopardizing the industry's economic sustainability poses a complex challenge. As actors continue to demand fair compensation, there is a potential ripple effect on audience perception. Audiences, increasingly aware of the challenges faced by actors, may become more discerning in their support for productions that prioritize ethical treatment and compensation for their casts. This shift in audience sentiment can influence the success or failure of dramas, creating a feedback loop that encourages positive industry practices. The ongoing discourse around fair compensation may lead to a broader examination of ethical production practices within the South Korean drama industry. This includes not only financial aspects, but also considerations for actors' well-being, work hours, and overall working conditions. By fostering a culture of transparency and ethical treatment, the industry can potentially mitigate the risk of prolonged disputes and strikes. The advent of social media has significantly altered the dynamics of public discourse, providing a platform for actors to share their experiences and grievances. The impact of an actor's social media presence, as seen in the case of Kim Gun-woo, can be transformative. Social media not only amplifies individual stories, but also serves as a catalyst for collective movements advocating for industry-wide reforms. Public opinion, fueled by revelations about actors' financial struggles and disparities in compensation, can exert significant pressure on the industry. As seen in the American entertainment sector, public support for fair treatment and compensation has influenced industry accountability. The South Korean audience's awareness and engagement in these issues may shape the industry's response and willingness to implement reforms. The K-pop industry has witnessed its share of legal battles and calls for fair treatment. Idols suing their agencies over unfair working conditions and compensation have become a prevalent trend. These lawsuits, often successful and supported by the public, have led to systematic changes, including legal protections for minors in the entertainment industry. The South Korean acting industry can draw lessons from these shifts in the K-pop sector. Addressing the challenges faced by actors requires industry-wide collaboration. Stakeholders, including production companies, agencies, and industry associations, must engage in constructive dialogue to formulate fair and sustainable practices. Learning from global industry shifts, the South Korean acting industry can proactively implement reforms to create a more equitable and supportive environment. One area demanding immediate attention is the reform of actors' contracts. Shifting from a per-episode payment model to one that considers factors such as daily shoot duration and overall working hours could alleviate the financial challenges faced by minor actors. Transparent and standardized contractual practices can contribute to a more equitable compensation structure. The establishment of industry-wide guidelines for actor compensation, taking into account factors like role significance, shoot duration, and overall contribution to a production can foster a more systematic and fair approach. These guidelines can serve as a framework for negotiations and contribute to a more transparent industry. The advocacy for labor rights within the South Korean acting industry needs to be intensified. Actors, unions, and industry associations should collaborate to establish and protect fundamental labor rights. This includes regulations on working hours, adequate breaks, and provisions to safeguard actors, particularly those in minor roles, from exploitative practices. The industry should also prioritize initiatives that promote inclusion and diversity. A more diverse representation of actors in lead and supporting roles can contribute to a fairer compensation landscape. This involves challenging existing norms and actively seeking opportunities for actors from underrepresented backgrounds. Is the fun of watching K-dramas in danger? It looks like actors in South Korea might go on a strike, and this could change everything. They are asking for fair pay and better working conditions. Imagine if there were no more exciting K-dramas to enjoy. But don't worry, you can be part of the conversation. Subscribe for updates and share your thoughts down below. Let's make sure our favorite actors get the fairness they deserve. And K-dramas continue to bring joy to fans.